top two competitors to go. It'll be Ruka Hirano, and then it'll be Ayumu Hirano, no relation. Ayumu, of course, the two-time Olympic silver medalist, will have the final say as the #1 qualifier. But first, it's Ruka. First place last week in the same half pipe at the Grand Prix.
So I'm looking for, from the Japanese, I'm looking for back-to-back 1440s. And come on, give me the triple.
Oh,
we've been talking about it. You don't highlight something like that on Instagram and then not debut it. And I think this is the perfect storm right now for us to see it. Dropping in, switch into this first hit. Switch stance, backside 1080. Into backside 1260, pivot around right under the lip. Giant frontside 1080. This is another insane run. Switch 1440 with a washout.
So he goes 10, 12, 10, 14?
Yes.
Oh my.
All the way down that pipe was heavy.
So Ruka will up to the second and third runs here in the Super Pipe final.
Jeez, switch back 10 to start off the run, huge. Now, we need to point out that one of the greatest technical half-pipe riders the world has ever seen, Scotty James, is not present at this event. And he's really the one that started the whole heat on these switch backside moves, as we see him right there, switch back 10, straight into the 14, pivots that right below the lip. Look how clean this is in the air, and it wasn't until the bottom of this run.
Yep.
We saw actually that the second hit was the backside 1260. There's the 14.
So Ruka is a regular foot rider, which means he normally rides left foot forward. That's his strong move. So anytime you see him with right foot forward riding, he's riding backward. Final two competitors to go in run #2 of the Super Pipe competition. Both of them Japanese. The top three qualifiers are from Japan. It'll be Ruka Hirano, coming off a big win last week in the same half pipe here at Copper. First run went a little bit awry for him, 31.75, so that has to be a throwaway for him.
Super technical, really comfortable doing these 14s. And as JJ Thomas had kind of alluded to early on in the broadcast here, all of these Japanese riders in this final have the triple cork. Switch backside into the first hit. Switch backside, 1080 to start things off. Straight into backside double cork, 1260. Into gigantic frontside 10, double cork of the shoulder, 1440. A little bit off of his line into an alley-oop 540. So that 14 at the bottom there, a little bit of a scrub. Stayed on his feet the whole time, but it wasn't
with that run.
Yeah, these guys are still, let's not forget, they're still going 35-plus feet out of the half pipe.
I should say 35-plus feet off of the ground.
Off the deck, yes.
I mean, an 18-foot high air, 20-foot high air out of a 22-foot deep half pipe is no joke. Switch backside 1080, giant. That's probably about 15 feet out right there. To do a switch backside spin that big is unheard of. And then into backside 1260, kind of drifting down. And then combos that. Big front 10. Watch that shoulder, the commitment to the second half of that trick. And then into the 1440. And this is where I saw a little bit of a mistake. Maybe not the cleanest of landings, because he had to counter-correct himself in the flat bottom. The judges want to see you be consistent on your edge work at the bottom. You see there, that chuff of snow where it gusted up there, that's a little bit of a mistake. Here it is, the 1440. And I'm just splitting hairs here because I know the judges are too. A little scrape, and then he has a counter correct onto his toes into the alley-oop 540.
It should be an improvement, though, on his 31.75 on the first run. Everyone chasing American Taylor Gold right now. He has the highest score at 92 that he laid down on run #1. We just saw Ruka Hirano, the penultimate rider here in run #2, the second best qualifier in the men's half-pipe competition. And Ruka's score now coming in. How about this? An 89. So he bumps into third place with Yuto Tosca sitting in second place and American Taylor Gold in first, finishing in seventh with an 82. So Ruka Hirano currently sitting in third place with an 89. Needs better than a 92 to move into second, better than a 95.5 to take the lead.
So we're going to see him approach the first wall. Switch stance. Here he comes in the opposite of his natural stance. A little bit more awkward technicality on the first hit straight away. Switch back 10 to get this started up into backside 1260, not able to get it around.
Okay.
So Taylor has dodged a bullet.
Yeah, and Taylor Gold can finish no worse than third, so that gives him points and podium, which is huge for his qualification for Team USA, as Ruka Hirano will not be able to improve upon that 89. Jan Shear.